It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. The kick out to Irving. Amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got 26.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 8th in free throw shooting, 14th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity. He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Roten kicks to Thomas. Here's the screen. Now here's Roten. He's got 8. Can they get it? Clock at 6. Jump shot is good. Roten's got 10. Cleveland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of 3-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
They get it back.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint. And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Galloway. And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Kicks it to Irving. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Irving's got 33 points. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Roten kicks to Williams. True on the 14-footer. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. On the wing, James. Back to Irving. Here's Galloway, covered by Irving. Shoots off the screen. Roten. LeBron with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Irving. Townsend and Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Last year, Williams did find a nice niche playing the 4. Still, his minutes and numbers, Clark, remain low.
Well, it's unfair because he was drafted so high, top 5 when he came out, and I don't think he'll ever live up to that draft position. The highlight dunks are great, but he's got to find other ways to continue to grow.
Outside Irving. Passes to Thompson. J.R. Smith on the wing. Down low. Here's Love. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Love's got 8.
To take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Here's Irving. Again, the Cavaliers score.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Love. Outside Irving. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Irving's got 42 in the game. The Knicks shooting around 41% on the night. Roten with it. 10 points for him. There's a screen by Williams. Fires from the line. Roten, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Goes up on the wing. That's good. And here's Irving. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Knicks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Roten kicks to Thomas, and stolen by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now Irving. He has 45 points. Williams with the block. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by James. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 47 points.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
In the corner, it's Roten. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer and the rejection by Smith. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for New York. Zingis, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Anthony comes in for Thomas. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Williams against Thompson. There's a screen. Here's Anthony. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 8 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting about 42% so far. Calderon kicks to Roten. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Roten. He's got 10. The dish now to Williams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Up top, Roten, covered by Smith. Knocked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Calderon. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Anthony dishes to Roten. Irving against Calderon. Lopez a screen on Love. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Calderon, that's for 2. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Points for J.R. Smith.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Calderon passes to Carmelo. They need this. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And James gets it to go. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational.
In the corner, Smith with it. On the wing, Thompson. Now here's James. 20 points for him. Count that one. And that's now 11 points for Love.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Elbow shot. Anthony missing again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quick.